Welcome everyone to Back to School Night. My name is Jessie Polivka and I am your son or daughter's AP Bio teacher this school year. Up here on the screen you can see my email. If you have any questions or comments, concerns now throughout the year, please feel free to email me and I will respond right away and we can discuss whatever it is that you have a concern with. A little bit about myself. This is my 9th year here at Lomas. I teach AP Bio as well as Living Earth. I've also taught AP Environmental Science throughout the years and Physiology as well. Before coming to Los Lomas, I taught 7th grade life science. I got a biology degree from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. I love biology. I'm a huge biology nerd. I think it's so fascinating. And so I'm really excited to hopefully trigger some kind of spark in your student this year. I've done just a little bit of my background. I've done a few fellowships at San Francisco State. We were looking at fish and paternity tests, and I'm trying to see if certain species of fish have multiple fathers per brood. I went to Costa Rica for a month and studied. We cataloged the poisonous dart frogs. They were indicator species of how well the dolphins were doing in the local bay. It was really awesome. And then 2 years over at Cal looking at yeast in a microbiology lab and the different proteins in their cell membrane and how they function and what they interact with. So that was pretty cool as well. The AP biology program, it is equivalent to an introductory biology course in college. It's a lot of critical thinking and analysis, so instead of just like remembering definitions and all of that, it's more here is the data or here is a scenario and the students have to figure out kind of what's happening or make conclusions from what is given to them. We go into a lot of micro detail, so microbiology, I think it's until like late February, and then March and April we get into like the macro biology, so the larger ecology, evolution topics, but most of the year is spent, as you can see here on our units, like cells and cell communication, genetics, gene expression, how do we regulate these genes, how do we turn them on or off, and that kind of thing. The exam weighting here, that's on the AP test. No idea what the AP test is going to be like this year. Last year it was all FRQs at home, obviously, and the students did just how I would have expected. The averages were about the same. The range of the scores were the same. So either way, the students will be fine. Some of the books, so the students all got this textbook. It's the textbook that we use. It's large if you've seen it. It is the textbook that they use over at DVC. I don't suggest they sit down and read every chapter. At least for me as a student, that was never helpful. I suggest they use it more as a resource, like if there's something they're unsure of, one section or whatever, to go into the book and kind of clarify that way. It is obviously, like I said, a large textbook and very dense, so I suggest to the kids, and you can remind them to use it as a resource. There are also some review books. These are optional. I do suggest them. I think they're about $10 to $15 on Amazon. I think it's a really good tool that the kids can use throughout the year, not just at the end of the year for the AP test, but they can use it throughout the year as we're going through our units. This particular one that I have here is the one that I think is the best personally. I like how it's formatted, I like the layout of it, I like the content, and I think the practice tests are a little bit better than the other ones. So again, you can find that on Amazon. My whole goal is one, to expose these kids to biology and to try and excite them, and just maybe spark some kind of interest. And maybe I don't, and that's fine. They want to go do something else, totally fine. But I just want to show them what's out there. There's so many things going on, especially right now in biology, so much research, so many new things that we're learning. So I love to expose them to that and to show them what's going on around them and prepare them for college at a college level class. So again, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can email me at my email right there. And I look forward to getting to know your students over the course of this year. Thank you. Good night.